So we are still dealing with the aftermath of the Cam Newton fight. And just like I thought, what it all comes down to is a couple of groups of people talking smack to each other over the weekend. Then it spills over to the next day. Somebody gets their feeling hurts. At the end of the day, it's all trash talking. It's all trash talking. That's why we can't have nice things. So these dudes got bent out of shape because from what they said, Cam was trash talking them the day before, but apparently they won the game. So I don't know what the beef was or what the problem was, but that's why I would never play pickup basketball, because it would always end up in a fight. And this situation hints at the other problem of your regular, ordinary Joes trying to play ball with someone who is a professional or retired professional. I have been in plenty of situations personally where somebody wants to, hey, come on out. We're having the Thanksgiving turkey game. Play some touch football with us. We got, a lot of people come out. We want to have some fun. I'm good. No, thank you. Stuff like that always ends up in the fight. When they find out you used to play pro ball, regardless of what it is, football, basketball, baseball, doesn't matter. If you're trying to be involved with somebody socially and they find out that you played pro ball and you are in a competitive realm, everybody wants to go at you. Everybody wants to criticize you, to say, oh, you used to play pro ball and I beat you. Everybody wants to get that leg up on you and be able to talk smack on you. And it never works. Me, as being that athlete, I have nothing to gain in that situation. So I would always avoid them. Like, nah, I'm not coming playing football in the Turkey Bowl, or no, I don't want to get into, I don't want to run the company 50-yard dash or anything like that. I have nothing to prove. If I lose, everybody laughs at me. Everybody says I beat the guy that used to play in the pros. If I win, well, you used to play in the pros. You're supposed to win. So there's no benefit for me. It's the same situation in these 7-on-7 tournaments, but it gets a lot more heated because there's money on the line. These teams are playing for like $5,000. And even though you're talking about an under 18 team, that just means that everybody on that team is probably 16, 17 years old, probably be 18 in a couple of months. So it's a lot of trash talk because there's money on the line. And guess what? Cam Newton's name is on the marquee. Everybody's coming to this camp or this tournament because Cam Newton is involved. And if you looked at the situation where the fight broke out, he was under a tent. Obviously, they were sitting down. So he must have been up there signing autographs or something like that. And to go up there and to start that type of ruckus when you got all of them kids and parents around, you just don't care. That's a choice that you shouldn't have made. And I'll even give the guys okay, was Cam being mad disrespectful to you? You could have walked away. You chose to go up there and confront it. We don't know what happened, what caused it, who grabbed who first. I don't know. The dude said he went up there and Cam had his hands on his little brother. And I'm sure there's probably people in Cam's court that will say something different. Maybe somebody was filming the whole thing. All we see is little snippets of what actually happened. And we didn't get the whole thing. We don't see who started it. Which we did see who ended it, though. The point I'm trying to make is people don't know how to act in situations like that. They don't. Everybody wants to get the upper hand. You got guys that want to go home and brag to their friends that they got the best of Cam. I'm sure, they apologizing for the situation now and putting out statements like violence is not the answer. Well, you damn sure wasn't thinking about that when you did what you did. So that's kind of falling on deaf ears. And you might have jeopardized your business because just like anything else, it costs to go to these tournaments. It costs to travel. There's a cost involved. Now, if I'm a parent, I damn sure don't want my kid playing on your team. So they may have jeopardized their business. At the end of the day, it's all about ego. This whole situation is all about ego. I don't like you trash talking me, disrespecting me. Well, he was trash talking me first. That's all it comes down to. It wasn't about nothing. It wasn't important. It was all about ego. You had egos on both sides of the ball, and they couldn't even get it together for a game that's supposed to be for kids. I don't know what's going to happen with Cam. I don't know if anybody's going to press charges. That leads me to believe that those dudes were probably at fault. Because if it was on Cam, I guarantee you people would be quick to try to press charges and get some money out of the deal and situations like that. But everybody on the people that were jumping on them, they trying to play it cool. So it must have been that they were the instigators, allegedly. Egos got involved, and it may have just hurt everything. And you know what? Shannon Sharp said it best. You never see anything like happening like that at Eli and Peyton's camp. It's always got to be us.